you know, this SmackDown Live was something else. And it was Kofi Mania written all over it. Even when it started with The Miz, and he comes out and he lays out Shane O'Mac and their story, he even mentions Kofi Kingston, saying that the McMahons don't own Kofi either, and he gets a pop for that. The show does start off with The Miz, and he comes out, and of course he rants, he raves how he, you know, was told to watch out for Shane, and he didn't believe that. He's like, yeah, he sacrificed friendships and relationships besides his wife and his daughter, and now he has another baby coming up soon, probably by Bo Dallas this time, and the other one's by Kurt Axel. But anyway, that starts off a chain reaction of rants by him. And the thing about it is this. Yes, he rants about the McMahons, Vince and Shane. Yeah, being conniving. Yeah, you're one to talk. Pot meet kettle. Then he has the nerve, you know, look, to talk about his work ethic. Listen, in professional wrestling, a great work ethic is putting on great matches and earning the respect as far as being one that puts on great matches, regardless of how low level or high level you are, and being believable no matter how low level or high level you are. The Miz has done neither. He has not been believable, and he hasn't been in great matches, not memorable ones, not ones that will be like, oh yeah, he's the better wrestler, he's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. No, he just hasn't done any of those things. So when he talks about earned respect, talking about he's been here for 13 years, he's figured that he's earned respect. Not from me, because again, you were WWE champion, and did not put on great matches in order to freaking get there, and not be convincing as a threat in order to get there. Say he did it alone from the real world to now. No, you've had help, you've had tag teams, and every person that has helped you or has been with you or has tagged with you has been above you as far as being the threat and the talent. So I don't want to hear that. But he accepts the challenge of Shane O'Mac at WrestleMania. So we're going to get, well, actually it was basically a demand and a command and an order from Shane McMahon that you will face him at WrestleMania. But anyway, that's happening. The Iconics run down the Boston Hug Connection, who are now appearing on SmackDown Live, and then the Iconics beat the Boston Hug Connection. Yes, they did cheat. Yeah, but this is the Iconics here. You expected the Iconics to beat the Boston Hug Connection fairly? No, I didn't think so. But at least they're not having any shame in that game. And of course, this is going to continue the storyline of having a fatal four-way for the Women's Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. That's the only way I see that. So, Rey Mysterio challenges Samoa Joe for the United States Championship at WrestleMania, and his son Dominic is there. So, yeah, he has that announcement, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. The United States Champion, as far as I know, it's the championship that Rey Mysterio has never gotten a hold of. Yeah, just like when Chris Jericho got it, they're going to fill Rey Mysterio's gap with the United States Championship as well. So, yeah, alright. Just how are they going to write in him getting past Samoa Joe at this point? Yeah. So, you have the Kevin Owens show. Kevin Owens has a table, he has chairs and cue cards, and his guests are the man and the queen. And basically, Kevin Owens is just reading off these cue cards. She said and she said, and Ronda says this, and Ronda, she said it will be a triple threat match, and it'll still be okay with her. And best friends say horrible things, and friendships is ended. And Kevin Owens is just poking the bear. He's poking the bear, and he's instigating this, and he's like, no, I'm all about fight Owens fight, but tonight I want to see fight Becky fight Charlotte fight. And what do? They brawl, because Kevin Owens basically pushed him into that. And you know that was combustible to begin with, so that's what happens. They brawl, they get separated. It's just, alright, at least there was a confrontation between these two. And Kevin Owens mentioned Kofi Kingston, because he said that tonight was all about Kofi Kingston, and he'll be watching that match very closely. So that's 2 times that Kofi has been put over, and he hasn't even been on the screen yet. Then you get AJ Styles. He talks Randy Orton, Wrestlemania, Randy's advantages, talking about, hey, he was bred for WWE. He was a 3rd-generation superstar. He's talking about that the house was built before Styles even got there. And guess what? He actually mentions Kofi Kingston. So again, fun, cool, right? Again, everyone knows that this is about Kofi Kingston and earning his opportunity by winning this gauntlet match. But Daniel Bryan comes out and he says that Kofi, it's an injustice for him to be in a gauntlet match. Wait a minute. So injustice for Kofi Kingston to go through multiple motherfuckers to get a shot at you? Seriously? Yeah, that's an injustice. But he says that Kofi doesn't even deserve the opportunity. Yes, he makes the good point of him replacing Mustafa Ali for Elimination Chamber and for the Gauntlet match. He makes a good point there. But, and this is the thing here, Kofi Kingston has been throttled in the tag teams, helping other people's careers with tag teams and tag team championships. Then there's the fact that every time Kofi Kingston has been a singles wrestler, he's been having good to great matches and winning championships. So the thing about it is, a long time ago, when he was going to be bred, Randy Orton cut that. He stopped that. So Kofi Kingston couldn't freaking earn it because it was stopped. Daniel Bryan had one to talk as far as saying that he had the deck stacked against him. He had to, fight against the authority. You were giving your WWE Championship match against John Cena. Now, you won Mr. Money in the Bank and you cashed in for the World Heavyweight Championship. But then, again, you got all these titles, Tag Team, United States Championship, feuding with The Miz and all that. Winning Mr. Money in the Bank, cool. But your WWE Championship opportunity was given to you by John Cena. Oh well, again, Kofi Kingston has proven that he can hang, put on great matches, and beat who's in front of him and be believable. So why not? Why not give him an opportunity? That's all this is really about, an opportunity. It's not giving him the championship. It's giving him an opportunity. Rusev got his opportunity. Nakamura got his opportunity. Jinder Mahal has been WWE champion. But not someone like Kofi Kingston. Not someone like Cesaro. Anyway, says that Kofi never earned his opportunity. But the New Day interrupt. They don't say a word. Kofi Kingston just hits the ring, and the other 2 members of the New Day leave for the gauntlet match. First is Sheamus, and in a long, lengthy match, Kofi Kingston gets past Sheamus with the Trouble in Paradise. Then Cesaro is next, who was already out there. He hits the ring and punishes Kofi some more, and he got past Cesaro with the SOS. Rowan is next, and Rowan gets himself disqualified by using a chair and going berserk and putting Kofi Kingston through the freaking announce table outside the ring. Next is Samoa Joe. Oh, this is not going to end well either. But Kofi Kingston rolls up Samoa Joe and gets past him and gets choked out with the coquina clutch in the process. Then Randy Orton. Randy Orton, out of all people, again, against Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston gets past him by rolling him up. So, Kofi Kingston runs the gauntlet, right? No. No chance. Basically, no chance in hell. Vince McMahon comes out and he's like, nope, Kofi Kingston, you're going to WrestleMania. You're going to WrestleMania if you beat your next opponent. And I'm like, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Was it Harper? Was it Bray Wyatt, like I said last week? No, it's Daniel Bryan himself. So the roadblock was already set in place. And no matter how much Kofi was put over by The Miz, by Kevin Owens, and even by AJ Styles in their interviews and even in their rants, Kofi Kingston, they have the nerve to give us a middle finger and middle toes once again by having Kofi Kingston lose to Daniel Bryan and killing his path to WrestleMania. But let's keep in mind here, Daniel Bryan hasn't even got a title defense set up for him, and WrestleMania is right around the corner. So, regardless of what everyone has heard as far as saying the New Day might quit WWE, the New Day may be leaving WWE, and sending out tweets and saying that, yeah, they have other things that they could be doing, and that's why they have backup plans just in case, blah, 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 backup skills and all of that. Kofi Kingston is like, no, we quit, Vince wins. So, Kofi is just going to keep going forward. But what is going to be for this next week? How is he going to earn this opportunity? Because, again, Daniel Bryan doesn't even have a championship match. Are they going to keep it wide open? Or are they going to give it to somebody else? But anyway, do you think my assessment of this show is full of shit? Do you agree or disagree with what I'm saying here? Please leave a comment below if you're on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And if you're on Spreaker.com or on Apple's iTunes, once again, thank you for joining along. But, yeah, dangling the carrot, yeah, nope, can't get it. Because they're middle fingering us with this string along with Kofi Kingston. It's funny how they ended the string along with Becky Lynch, but for Kofi, no, keep chasing, motherfucker. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.